I love Kilimani because it's very cosmopolitan. I find it very interesting because you get to know the diversity, the culture, embracing everything that, the world has to give. So that's what makes it a good melting pot.
We actually didn't think about forming a community foundation initially. Our main concern was that the rate of development in this area, and 10 years ago, Kilimani was really a construction site in many ways, and we were really concerned about the voice of residents, particularly in terms of designing a community that worked for us. So we then developed a strategic plan, and out of that came the Kilimani Project Foundation. The spirit of volunteerism has been central to KPF for a decade now. We've never had more than 2, maybe 3 staff on payroll at any one time.
So Kilimani Project Foundation is a community-based organization. We were initially started as a neighborhood association, but our mandate has since evolved to organizing and curating activities and events for the benefit of our community. And we do that across 5 pillars. We have the environment pillar, where we aim to turn Kilimani from grey to green and replenish the trees and the greenery that has been lost as a result of uncontrolled construction.
So KiliCycle is a recycling collection drive that we hold in Kilimani once a month, and it's to encourage people to recycle and to learn more about sustainability. People bring various categories of waste, such as plastics, electronics, textiles. Most of the time we have a very large volume of plastics and glass bottles, but it varies from month to month.
We have provided a space for people to feel like they can throw away their things without them going to waste. And in general, the environment is better for it. So I'm glad to be a participant in KiliCycle.
Then we also have the plan development pillar. This is a major pillar for us. This involves trying to advocate for regulated and controlled urban planning, which is an issue we face in Kilimani. We have a lot of unregulated, uncontrolled building constructions and building development. So we do a lot of advocacy on trying to create more regulation and more control in that industry.
So whether it be, for example, public interest litigation to shut down nightclubs because they are disrespectful of their neighbors, or it was the class action suit that stopped Saiten's 3 towers just next to Kavina School, which would have been a disaster for that area. I mean, they were trying to put up, I think it was something like 40 floors of a building.
We always say at Kilimani Project Foundation, we're not anti-development. We just want development to be orderly, to be well thought out, and to be planned so that it creates a win-win scenario. So those are some of our wins. We hold fantastic barazas. We bring duty bearers, whether it is from the previously the NMS, now the county government, our MCA, to have discussions with us about what's going on. We bring developers who are putting up buildings to also, give us their perspective and sort of get a nod or the views of residents and businesses in Kilimani about the developments that are coming up.
Then we also have the enterprise pillar, where we support SMEs and businesses in Kilimani to upskill them, provide them with capacity building on certain areas in business, legal compliance, and ensuring that their businesses are set up for success.
We are an event-driven organization because that's the only time we'll be able to, create awareness of who we are, what we are doing.
My name is Kelvin Okoth Onyango. They call me Prof. At the market, I deal with money and also the grounds management. So the grounds management entails how the setup will look, how the vendors will set up, and where, depending on what they are selling. I also deal with the money collection and also adding the new vendors and even the old vendors to our database. So Kilimani Project Foundation, we've partnered with them to support especially Kilimani Primary School. We partnered back in 2016, and our main aim is to support not only the Kilimani Primary School but also the community. So Organic Farmers Market is more than a market. It is an event. And for better terms, it is a charity event. There is a beneficiary who is the Real Hope Children's Home in Kawangware. They benefit from all the profits.
Then we also have safety and security, just ensuring that Kilimani is an area that is safe, a safe neighborhood for all the residents and all the community members.
With Kilimani Project Foundation, we have actually visited some of their initiatives in the community. They're also working with the police within their community, Kilimani Police, to try and work on security, community policing, and that kind of work.
And lastly, we have the social cohesion pillar, where we have the mental health initiative. So we organize different events just to promote mental health wellness within the community. We also have a youth engagement and youth empowerment program, and we have a leadership program.
As a volunteer at the Kilimani Project Foundation, I'm involved in a lot of activities. I help with their social media management. I also write articles for their newsletter, and I help represent the foundation at events such as members' hangouts, and anytime we're presenting our ideas to other people, I have to represent the foundation.
When I got into the role, the opportunity came out in 2022, October, to do a 3-day course through KCDF. And I learned about local fundraising. I myself was specialized in international fundraising. So local fundraising was something totally new. And I really enjoyed it because it opened my mind to the resources that are already on the ground and that we can utilize and mobilize.
I have learned a lot about myself by working at the foundation. I am capable of writing about the environment. When I'm writing my articles for the newsletter, I have become a better public speaker. I have become more social and more engaging with people. Yes.
Kilimani Project tumekuwa na mkutano nao juzi, tukaongea mambo na kuhusu project yao. Wakatuambia kwamba wanataka kutupelekea riders 90 members 90 wawapeleke training, na tukakubaliana.
So KPF maybe has amongst other three major streams of income. One is, of course, grants around our programs and projects. The other one is what I would call corporate partnership. So we have a lot of corporates within the Kilimani space who want to engage with community as well. They are very aware. They want to plant trees. They want to do their part in contributing to the foundation. So they sponsor certain events, and they're also interested in doing business with Kilimanians. So a lot of Kilimanians will rally around issues that are close to their heart. So we also, sort of rally members to donate, as it were, their own resources. So we've got, whether it's around a certain legal case, many times the legal cases are the ones that attract a lot of the local, resourcing in terms of the individuals.
So that way you can actually see how Kilimani Project Foundation really is grounded in serving its community.
So as a community foundation, we focus on working very closely with communities, ensuring that we put at the center the communities driving the change, and therefore we as KCDF, as a community foundation, bring alongside resources in terms of financial and capacity support to ensure that organizations are then able to work closely with communities.
KCDF, I think, is a very amazing organization. I've interacted with very many different people because of the different courses that I've done. We recently had one on reporting, grant reporting, and it's just amazing how they bring together different people from different places all over the country. I met people from Turkana. I've never met people from Turkana, I'll be honest, and Pokot, and they're doing amazing things out there, which makes us want to go there. So our partnership with KCDF, we don't take it lightly, we take it very seriously because they came in and saw us. Thank you to our patron, Irongo Houghton, who was the first chair of KPF. He's the one who brought in KCDF and KCDF brought us to Mott Foundation, who have been very willing and extremely supportive. Our first support we got was on a membership drive. I mean, not many people will fund you for membership drive.
This partnership with KCDF, we're hoping that in the long term, it will increase our membership base and also increase our diversity.
Kilimani, kulingana venye tuliongea na wao na maofficials, tulikubaliana kwamba waende kwa ofisi, wakae chini na watuhusishe mambo, na wakikuja kwa upande wa sekta ya bodaboda pia sisi tuweze kuwapatia kwamba zile mikakati ambayo tuko naye, kama ni kutupelekea vijana training ya mambo na customer care, ikuwe ya kwamba kuna kakitu at least wanapatia hao members wetu. Kama ni 3 hours watafutwa kakitu at least ya kusema kwamba hiyo 3 hours, kwa sababu tumewapotezea muda ya kukua kwamba kutafuta pesa, tunaweza wapatia kakitu kadogo, at least utapata kwamba pia watafurahia kwa hiyo mafunzo, na utapata kwamba watatusaidia in Kilimani kuweza kujua mambo na customer care.
I believe people with experience is important to come in and be able to guide us. So we would need mentors. I think mentorship is a key thing for the board and the pillars and even the executive.
The vision is to see a very vibrant community, a community where it's orderly. Yes, there are apartments, but there are green spaces for children to play. There are tree-lined avenues with pedestrian, cyclist lane.
The idea of a community that works, that allows for synergy between the county government, the national government, and the residents and the businesses.